Well, hello people. Dance of Dragons here with another Division 2 build video. Um, it's probably been done before, but I see a lot of variations on this, so that it, it depends on your playstyle and how you like it. Personally, I think this is one of the strongest healing builds in the game for self-healing and also team healing. So yeah, I'll go through it with you now. So obviously it is a 4-piece future initiative. The guns are pretty much, yeah, whatever you want to run, to be honest. Um, I just run this for a bit of extra damage because obviously I hit like a bloody feather. Eagle, just because, well, why not? Um, Sidearm, you can choose whatever you want. It's really whatever your preference is. Um, yeah, so let's get into the pieces. First piece of future initiative is the mask. Now, what the gear set gives you in total is from the talents. It gives you 30% repair skills. That's for a 2-piece. For a 3-piece, you've got 15% skill duration, skill haste, and 30% skill duration, which is brilliant for what I actually do in the raid. It's good for solo in the control room in Iron Horse. So what the 4-piece does is ground control, increases you and your allies' total weapon damage, skill damage by 50% when at full armor. Okay, that's weapon damage and skill damage. That's at full armor. When you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired for 60% of that amount. Okay, I've got it rolled skill tier, repair skills, and repair skills. I prefer an extra 2% on that, so it's obviously max, but it is what it is. You find what you find. Let me just delete that for a second. Second piece is the backpack. Now the backpack talent gives you increased ground control proximity repair from 60% to 120%. So it's great for teams repair, healing and so forth. But again, rolled skill tier, repair skills, and repair skills again. Again, could improve on that. Third piece is gloves, and again, they're perfect. So you basically skill tier and repair skills. Fourth piece, again, skill tier and repair skills. You can see where I'm going here. As for the chest piece, I'm running an Alp Summit chest piece, which is the first attribute, brand set attribute is repair skills, 20%. So I've then got repair skills there, skill tier. I would prefer that to have skill haste, but the small amount of skill haste you actually lose, the gain doesn't really make a massive difference, to be honest. Again, max repair skills, and again, I could improve on that. Now, the bread and butter of this is the talent, Kinetic Momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack or active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total repair damage by 2%. Skill repair by 2%, up to 15 stacks. So you get an extra skill damage, which I don't use obviously. So you get 15% there, and then you get an extra 30% skill repair. So that's an extra 30% that you're actually getting on your repairs, just for literally being in combat and having your skill active or not on cooldown. Which sort of like makes no sense because technically if it's active, it's not on cooldown. And if it's on cooldown, then it's on cooldown, knocked out, not active. But hey, it is what it is. The other aspect of this build is I could have gone for another piece to actually just round it off, but I went for an improvised holster. Mainly because you can then have a mod slot on there. So you've got skill tier, skill haste, which is fairly low, even though that's way under what it should, low wise. I mean, it's what 3.4 off, but then that's a bar that's under half. But anyway, repair skills And repair skills again. Again, could improve on that a tiny bit. So you're seeing where this is going. I've stacked repair skills everywhere. The only pieces I'm not running repair skill mods on is the gloves and the holster and the knee pads, because obviously you don't have mod slots on those. I mean, if you did, my God, it'd be even better. So let's get into my skills. Obviously, specialization I'm running is the survivalist, because obviously of healing allies, we'd make hits and so forth. But the skills I run now, this is personal preference for you. You could run a chem launcher, you can run a seeker mine, a healing mine, or you can run it how I do. The one thing you do need in the build is this. It's the restorer hive. And what I like using the actual drone, I'll go through in a second with you. But let's go to the restore hive straight off the bat. So let's go to the mods that I've got on there. So I've got stim efficiency, which I'm trying to get a better mod. In fact, I think I did get one. I did actually. Range. Again, I've got another range mod. Cool. You can go for technician, which gives you 10% range, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Obviously duration as well. So you want to have more duration on there. If you take that off, it gives me an extra 11.4 seconds duration on it, which is brilliant. You know, you can't go wrong with it. Now the other one I'm running is a drone, and it's the fixer drone. Obviously, it heals you while you're in combat, or not in combat, shall we say. Cooldown 18.7 seconds. Obviously, with more skill haste, I'll be able to get more on that. Health that, but the duration 270 seconds. Way more than enough. I mean, it's just brilliant. It doesn't go down. Healing for 138.06k. HP, PvP healing. I don't really do PvP with this build, obviously, but I can if I want to. Armor repair 120% and plus 420% health on the drone. So I'll take some footage from my stream last night where I very regularly solo the control room. It's easy. You can do it with the hazard build if you want to, but the hazards, you still have to heal. And if you've got these, essentially what I do, when that's around about 3/4 gone, I pop that, blow that, and then that takes 18.7 seconds to come back. Once that's done, pick up the hive, let that charge back. And I mean, if I just where can I go? Right, let's just show. Obviously, if I blow that now, you'll see how fast it comes back. So that's blowing. See how fast that's coming back? So it's brilliant. So you get a charge every few seconds, and that just works up and works up and works up. So yeah, that's my healer build. The one that makes it easy for me to solo the control room. I hope you like the video. If I actually go into the stats though, I don't know whether the actual stats show you the actual max health. I don't really need to go into weapon stats because, to be honest, it's not a DPS build, to be honest. So I haven't got much hazard protection, but then again, it makes up for obviously that. Then just go into the skills. Yeah, so that's the hive. I heal for 469,000. Regards to the actual chem launcher though, if you did opt to go for the chem launcher, so that hits for 1,533,000. I can, with the right pieces, get that up to around about 1.6 million, which is just brilliant. Obviously, PvP ally repair is that, but that's ally repair in PvE. So that's, yeah, unless somebody's running a tank in a raid, then that's not going to heal them fully. But it would still heal them for 3/4. or 2/3, which is still sufficient for a tank, to be honest, and that'll give them a chance to actually heal up themselves fully. But yeah, I'll post the video and everything with the footage from last night's raid. Smooth raid. We tried for a flawless, but unfortunately we had somebody die on the last stage, which is just, yeah, it's one of those. It gets late for people, and you just, you lose focus for a second or two. It happens. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you got any questions or comments, or if you think I can improve it in any way, because I don't really do too many build videos, but obviously I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about in regards to builds. Let me know in the comments down below, and if you want to see any more, smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. And that's Dragon out. Bringing you, by the way, from the Pentagon, because I thought, I'll choose a different location from this, but yeah. GG, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.
This is the... Did you see that train?
The one with the cannons? Yeah, I see it. You know where it's headed?
Those tracks go through the forge.
Anything in there we can use against it?
A bunch of molten iron, I guess.
We can work with that.
You should get to the control room. Watch out for the forge. It gets hotter than hell in there.
Same again. Yeah, so if we do what? No, it's 25. Is that 25, 15, 15 cast spell skill? Yeah, everything I said. Yeah. Ready? Yeah, ready?
Hostile radio intercepted.
Lieutenant Gray failed me. I recommend you do not.
They don't stand a chance against me.
Broken cup on a conveyor belt. Nice. Empty cup on a conveyor belt, motion forward. Nice.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
That is, yeah, broken cup and a hook. Broken cup and a hook. As you can see, I was trying a new Discord Streamlab
Good
thing
spike.
where before I had the actual voices coming through, and I've got to set it up again. So that's why you're not hearing any of the voices. As you can see, I don't really need to actually heal here, but here's where I pop that down.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
That is broken cup on a conveyor belt.
Agent down.
RPGs. Anything guy? Yep. Perfect. 75, one left.
Hostiles detected.
See, charges coming back.
Ready?
Obviously the drone is keeping me. The only issue with the drone in this section is sometimes it
That
can get a
is
bit
double empty cups on a conveyor belt.
stuck in places, so it doesn't follow you round like it should,
Okay.
which is annoying. That has taken me down a couple of times, but it's the best healing
Hostiles inbound.
because it doesn't get affected by the fire. It's around for 270 seconds. It's much better than a lot of things. As you can see, why I'm moving a tiny bit slower than normal.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
RPGs.
Is there some hot sauce on that bloody? That's quite funny. I've never noticed that before. Seems like some hot sauce on the actual on the middle console.
Quick.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
Okay, so it might be good for water pressure now. So let me.
It is. I hadn't even noticed that before.
I'm
It's
dumping
hot
the
sauce
crucible
next to the
now,
actual.
so he's done his white mechanic
I
with
think
just
it is
the
hot
rocket,
sauce. I think it
so-
looks like it should be hot sauce. That's hilarious. I like that.
Hold on.
Devs,
Letting you in.
Impressed.
Go. Go like.
as you can see, I'm being kept alive by my drone. And then
Yeah,
drop the
water pressure,
hive
done.
down. Go again.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that obviously
Right,
people
everybody pile
don't
in, so everybody get
realise
ready to go to B.
is
Go.
when I'm telling people to go to B, a couple of groups I've been with are like, no, some people need to stay upstairs to start to hold the NPCs. Now, yes, the NPCs will shut off the power to control the control room, but it's not needed, because if you've got everybody in B and I do this, it doesn't matter if they shut off the power, because if I've got my hand on that door down there stays open.
Multiple hostiles
Not showing in
inbound.
this, it doesn't happen in this, but it's happened in 2 raids previously, where I've kept my hand on that. As long as you stay healed, then you're good, to be honest. But I've kept my hand on there. As you can see, I'm at maximum stacks. and yeah, nothing's happening basically. And yeah, now it's clearing out time. There we go. Well, hope you enjoyed it. So please leave a like and a subscribe, it really does help me, and remember that bell notification so you'll know when I actually stream again or upload in the video. But yeah, Dragon, that's Dragon out.
An agent needs
Bye bye.
assistance.